Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. Today we are going to discuss this problem from leetcode, that is patient with condition. In this problem, actually we are having three columns, and those three columns having corresponding data types. That is, patient ID will be the primary key in having integer data type, patient name is a variable character, condition will be the variable character. First, we will visualize how the data will look like. So we can see how the input data will look like. Here it is. This will be the input data. This will be how our data will be stored in our database, but we need to fetch some certain data which should look like this. Now we will see why this is written and what is the condition to fetch all those data. So the question says that write a solution to find the patient ID, patient name and condition. So we need all the three columns. We need to return all the three columns of all those patients who have type 1 diabetes. And how we can identify the type 1 diabetes? It always starts with DIAB1 as a prefix. Now we need to return the table in any order. So for this, let's jump into the problem solution statement. We see that we need to return the patient table itself. So we will return the patient's table. Okay, so inside the patient table, we have this. Now inside the patient, we will be having this condition table, condition column. So we will be taking care of that condition column as conditions. Then we need to do some string operations. So str dot, here we are using contain function, contain method. So now we will see what actually it contains, what it should contain, so that we can identify which is having type 1 diabetes. So in the question it is written that it should start with DIAB. So whenever we write the uh, regular expression, because we are using the regular expression here, we will always start with R and the upward, the to the power character. And then what we will do, we will write this B and then AB1. So probably this will help us. What we can do is we can do the regex true. Got it. So what actually we are doing here is we are checking for this particular string, and we are telling that this string is in starting position, and it will take this. Why we are taking this slash b? Because it will take that whole word as a word, not as a letter. Else it will check for each letter. So in this, in any of the um, row, if any of these will be available, or any of these will be available any order. So for example, not as DIAB1, but if let's say D, and then C and then I and then X and then AB1, then also it will detect it and it will say that okay, this will be your answer. But if we do this slash b, it will take it as a word. It will count it as a word, and it will check for only that word inside that column conditions. So it will hopefully give us the answer, and let's check for this. Okay, we are having a problem. Let's see what the problem is. It's not giving any output, so we are having definitely a problem with some syntax. So got it. We actually uh, missed a dot here, that is str. So before str we need to, because what actually this dot is doing here, it says that you need to go in a patient table. In patient table you need to go into the condition column, and in that condition column you have to operate the string method, and in that string method you need to incorporate that contains method specifically. And in that contains method, it will check for all the values, or not all the values, it will check for this particular value, and it will say that okay, we are checking for regular expression, and it will give us the output. So yeah, we have tested the output and it shows perfectly fine. We will again run it one more time, and then we will submit the, it works, and then we will give the answer. Okay, so yes, it gives the 1.26% of the solution and use 709 microsecond of runtime. Thank you so much for being with me. This is me, Rohit, again. We will come tomorrow with this different kind of question from pandas, and I'll also start a series where, in one shot, we will solve all the questions, all the basic questions of pandas, where we will understand the basics of pandas, and then based on that, we can solve all the uh, lead code questions and even the other platform question as well. Also, we will do some projects soon from Kaggle. And thank you. Stay with me. I'll upload a lot of videos again.